G'day boys, welcome back. Welcome. How are you all doing today? All good? Nice to be back. Welcome back to the Citadel project. Welcome back. Um, we have spawning in today with our lovely castle outline from last stream in the background here. Looking really quite wonderful. I have, I feel like I've done a pretty decent job on this outline. Not quite finished yet, I don't think, but that is not what we're working on today. As you can tell by today's stream title, we're going to be doing a little bit of housing. Something I do want to point out while we're out here is this gradient. Oh my god, I am so happy with how that turned out. Very, very smooth, which is going to be, so that's going to be our beautiful castle walls. And obviously this might be some roofing, but we'll see where that takes us. I may even just take out that last bit, because that would look pretty good without it. Actually, I'll just bump it up a little bit. Just chuck it over there for the time being. But yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty cool. And we're going to go with that for the time being. But here we have what we've been working on. Now, I am going to tell you this now, unless this really does blow up. I will be doing a lot of off-camera stuff, as, you know, I've got some friends that I play with, and, you know, that's just kind of how it is. I will be doing some off-camera things. So will they. As you can see, Beastol's been working on the pier and the docks here, doing a lot of progress, getting there very, very nicely. Something else that Degassi's added, if we come over here, he's added a whole dragon skeleton in the water. If we go down here, we can take a look at this. I mean, it's kind of difficult to see with the water, but you get the idea. And from the map, I mean, it just looks marvelous. And you might have a few of these scattered around. So if this ends up going server, then you guys can go and look for them. But I've now shown you where our first one is, so you can always go swim down and see that eventually. But yeah, so we are working on these houses here, number 1 and number 2 of Edward Street. Quite frankly, I am loving how I've been able to do this gradient. So here's a palette right here. We have acacia, ash, small packmat bricks, oak planks, and stripped oak wood. And I've got it's sort of going for the rotting, almost old wood look. Even with the the basalt wood pillars here. Obviously, I know it's not wood, but that's kind of what we're going for, like very almost decayed. And I couldn't find a wood that blended in, so I'm just going full black on this. But quite frankly, I am loving how these are looking. These two here, especially this one. Just the gradient does look very good, especially from a distance. So it'll be a lovely thing to see when you arrive from the boats. Something else we found is we have 2 massive mushroom islands up here. I mean, seriously big. I mean, to put, like, this is the lighthouse. They're quite far away, but they are huge. So we'll probably use this for something at some point. But yeah, it's looking very, very nice. So yeah, I may see how many I can get done along here. I probably won't hit interiors just yet, but I do want to just see how many houses on Edward Street we can get done. I've just been working on this off camera. So of course it's going to be brought round here on this side. Yeah, just around here, as it's going to be seen by our beautiful little community area back here. So we're going to have to make these look nice and cozy. There we go. So I'm bringing these in a bit because I'm probably going to be doing some support beams like I have been just here. I don't know whether this looks like too much, but I feel like once I've got the gradient in, it'll look fine. Oh, actually, it might... Might be because it's flat. I might want to bring it out a bit more. Because maybe that's what's making it look weird, is it's like going in as opposed to coming out like the rest of it. So obviously here we have some very big angles, right? Got the very top heavy look, which I love, but I feel like we might need to at least bring the top floor just out by one. Almost like the drunken sailor over here. Now I could go and bring every layer out. Obviously that'd take a bit longer. Just sort of taking a look at how this would look, just with a block that I can easily tell what's what, and then what this would come out to here. So that will be touching directly with the next house. So I think I'll probably bring it just out on the top floor, just so this has some room to come out as well, if that's what I want to end up doing. I think the offset might be a bit awkward in this sense as well, so I might move that down and then bring it out. So if we break these and then have this come along here, and then along here. Cool. Bring this up. I've been doing a lot of procrastinating on the streams, and I do just want to sort of knuckle down and get some good progress in. So I'm hoping to use this stream as a nice little progress meter, if you will. This is some very intense music. Kind of loving it though. Oh, nice. That means I can bring this down a bit better as well. So if we did that and then this, and then we could bring that out like that potentially. Or we just bring it down like this in its like totality. Like that. Yeah, I think that works. And then, let's see, we'd have these coming up and out like this. Just like that. And then across here like that. Wonderful. Okay, so if we bring this back one, then what we can do is bring this like that, and then we can pull this beam up along here. Yeah, that works. And then bring this out. And the same with all of this here. Leave that open for now. I'll get around to that bit eventually. Stick with just keeping this cropping out for now. Wonderful. Cool. Cool, cool. Right. Bring this probably out with basalt as well. Nice. Okay. And then I just need to push the wood forward. to bring that back to there. There we go, that is looking a little bit better, isn't it? Oh yeah, loads better. There we go, glad I was able to do that. That's looking nice. Wonderful. This is from the docks, that's definitely still my favourite view of these houses. I love how we've been able to mix in such different styles. Obviously, you know, we have the warm wattle and daub feel of the drunken sailor, the bright colours of Founders Street, the dark, timid spruce of the stable, very almost grand, more grand wattle and daub with number 2, and then the ragged, like, I love how we've been able to get so many different styles, especially with such like few buildings. So few buildings, it's better English. Oh yeah, and Degassi also worked up this little builder, which I think he said was the tavern keeper's house, little tiny baby house. But yeah, no, I think this is looking like, especially, I'm really happy with how these are turning out. Really nice front looks that are very cool and decayed, which is exactly what I was going for. So very happy with how that's turning out. We'll do the gradienting here in a second. I feel like before I get up to doing this top floor, it might be worth just actually bringing these out like I said I would. So what would that be? Actually, no, I think I would keep these here and then just bring it out more. Like that. There we go, and then we can probably just put a few supports in. There we go. I'll check one more in there. Cool. Obviously these can all wiggle out, so I'll just leave a marking just so I know which bit I'm destroying when we get around to destroying that from the inside. Okay, and then actually I need to bring that up as well, wouldn't I? Okay, cool. Yeah, very cool. Very, very nice. Right. And what I love about doing conjoined houses like this is I only really need to do these. I only need to do these faces. You know, for this one I literally need to do one face of it detailed. This one just that, and well, that little tiny 3-block sliver as well. But you get the idea. You know, conjoined houses are really useful because you don't have to do the full build like this. And while that does technically look conjoined, really it's, you know, this one is fully open. But, you know, Founder's House, we had to do the full outside. These ones, the full outside, especially the tavern here. Finally getting into doing my first few conjoined houses, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. Salting Square and the houses around it is definitely coming together, but by God, this project's going to take us a while, so spread the word. Might as well get as much support as we can. Right, as far if I bought this out? Yeah, I have. So what would that be along here? Can't build today. There we go. That outcrop's less noticeable, but I feel like it is. With the supports there, that's where you kind of get the idea. And actually, with that corner coming out, no, I don't know, I think it's alright. But I do need to make sure that this looks good, because, as I said, this is our little conversation corner, so got to make sure this is this is looking nice. Okay, so we'd probably start by adding a few beams along the sides here. Well, it actually works really well. I'm not expecting that to work so well. Especially on something like this bit, the beams will definitely be useful. There we are. Should just bring it up here one more, just so it again flows with the diagonal. And I feel like here, just have one like there. Nice. I like these ones. That worked way better than I was expecting it to work. I just completely winged that, but that looks great. Yeah, taking a step back, that looks pretty good. Okay, cool. So I feel like we could probably start chucking in the gradient. I'm still unsure of what I want to do for the roof. I still don't know what I'm fully going to do for the roof. I may even take the wood gradient we sort of came up with up here. This one. I may do that for the roof, because again, that's kind of got that decayed kind of sort of feel. If I can just get both of them in shot. Something like that. Could work. I'll probably go with that eventually. But I'm in no rush to do the roof just yet. At the moment, I'm just trying to get these the shaping down. Yeah, I reckon we can probably start chucking in some small windows and doing a bit of our favorite task, the gradienting. So this is quite near to the floor, so probably don't need to go too crazy on the acacia logs. Leave that as that, actually. Okay, cool. There you go. That's our first bit down. And actually, as we go around, we could probably lose a little bit of it, because obviously that's kind of like, you know, ocean wear kind of works quite well on the spot I wanted to build it. So again, I can probably calm down on it, but then again, I've got to make sure it continues to look good, and having the same style go around the house would also be useful. It was a very sad moment earlier today because I've ordered a very cool Titanfall inspired helmet for my airsoft games, and about an hour ago it was a knock at the door, and I was like, ah, you know, is this, you know, one of my sister's friends or something coming over? And it was a man. It was a massive parcel, and I was like, oh, my helmet, it's here, because it's due to arrive any day now. And I got so excited, it's like, my helmet's here! And it was just a massive bunch of clothes for my sister, which was a sad day for the Republic, but it was, yeah. I was really looking forward to that helmet, but alas, not today. Finish it up with a little bit of a touch of this. There we go. That needs to be a plank, so it's too bright. Wonderful. Looking very, very nice. Very snazzy. Okay. Like up here, just mix in a few mud bricks. Maybe like a little bit of ash, but not loads. I feel like that's probably enough for up there. Nice. Oh, this is looking awesome. Very cool. Right, let's... Yeah, we'll do the same in here, actually. Again, this bit I do particularly have to make look good. That was not English. I do particularly have to make this bit look good. There we go, that's a bit better. Sometimes I just can't talk, and it is, yeah, it's a bit weird, but... That does not need to be that eroded. Yeah, that's actually good. Do a couple of these around there. Probably do some, like, maybe foliage around here just to really brighten up this area. Actually, to be honest, the almost dullness of it works quite well with the cozy factor. I love seeing that propeller just slowly turn the background. Yeah, Beasalt did a great job of that. Very, very happy. Alright. Nice. Again, same up here. Gradienting can get a bit repetitive, to be honest, but it's got to be done. If you want a build to look really, really good, always give it a gradient. I think my tip for gradient would probably be pick out the rough blocks you're going to use with. So I knew I wanted to use oak planks for this. I wanted to do like eroded, weathered oak. So I went straight into, I mean, it's so useful having loads of mods, right? You know, being able to have all of these separate blocks at my disposal is wonderful. But I'd go through the search bar, just find any blocks that look similar. I mean, you know, scroll straight down to the modded blocks and find anything that could look similar. So you know, I came across mud eventually, to normal mud, and then I was like, oh wait, chipped might add loads of mud. So, oh look, there we go. Let's scroll through these, and you know, there you go. That's what I found this because it blended in with the planks a bit better. And eventually, after just a little bit of trial and error with a little palette, we start with a little palette down here, and you can use that, do in your base block, which obviously for me was oak, and then detail from there. That would be my my most advice I could probably give when it comes to this. Just leave it as that, to be honest. Yeah, there you go. There's a little bit of a Barnosaur life lesson for you guys on Minecraft gradienting. Oh, that's looking quite cool. And actually, what I could even do is bring this out like that. Actually, I'll use just a copycat step, which I don't have in my inventory, which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Just use that. Just sort of bring that out a bit. Oh, I'm such an idiot. That's just stairs. Yeah, man. Actually, wait. Did I have that brought out directly from this? But well, regardless. Okay. And then I could grab a chain. Oh, yeah, I was about to say, what is that? That's to do that. That's my texture pack. Bring this down a bit, and then go to our good old friend, additional lights. Is that additional lights? Which one adds all the lanterns? Chipped. That doesn't. It's not surprising, to be honest. That just. You can just. Oh, right, of course, all lanterns. Yeah, there's a bit of stuff added to the coziness factor there. Wonderful. Well, I think this is looking really good. I think probably roof would be our next step. I reckon probably sticking with the gradient that we came up with up here is not a bad shout. We just grab this and take this down. So it was this. I feel like that could work very nicely on the roof, to be honest. Just almost, but I don't know whether it's too dull. Like it ends in the same kind of colours. Like it both has the mud and the ash. It's just changing the first, pretty much, mushroom. Obviously, you know, from a distance it has the same weathered look. So maybe it could work. Then again, I've also used stairs. feel like if I was running this along like this, that would look a bit weird, you know, without stairs. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but it could definitely look better. Might be safe just to come up with a new gradient. A new little palette for the top. I feel like spruce could work well, like, you know, spruce kind of colours. So obviously I'm not going to use oak for the roof because the body is oak. What do you think, chat? What kind of what should I go for? What kind of wood? Just having one of those thinking moments right now. I feel like probably spruce. Is there a way I could probably do spruce into dark oak? Let's take a look at it, boys. So this is okay. You can watch me try to make a gradient there. So I need to find some let's go to the stairs. I'll narrow it down. Something that kind of blends the two. It's good to know that Ash has stairs though. Scoria, like both of them work really well individually. I still need like a blending block. So don't get me wrong, I can use them. I still need a block just to blend all that together. It's definitely not that. All that. It's just a bit too grey. Oh, chrome's too bright. Just using stairs definitely narrows it down. That's for sure. I mean, I could literally just sort of double up with the spruce and have that almost as our main block, and then that fades. I mean, let's be real, you're not going to look at the roof much anyway when you're on the floor, but... I just feel like there could be something that could just blend this so nicely. But when it comes around to stairs, as I've said, our options are limited. It's too bright. Oh my god, I cannot type. Alright. I've already got dripstone. swore I just saw cobalt somewhere. I'd be going mad. Lobe. What is a lobe? Oh, right, Emberblade. Wait, what? Where's LOA? Oh, cloak. Chance on head cloak. I don't know what loam is. I mean, that's not exactly what we're looking for. I might just see how it looks without a blender. Because obviously if these come in stairs, they'll come in slabs as well. So if we get cut, dripstone slab, a spruce slab, a scoria slab, and a dark oak, that's dark oak slab. Okay. I'm pretty sure this music that I found is the same stuff that's actually used in the medieval music mod. It sounds incredibly familiar. I'm pretty sure it's the same stuff, which is quite funny. Found exactly where they found their source material, or you know, they took it from them. I don't know, but I found the same music somehow, which is quite funny. Because I actually turned my music off just so I can have background music always playing for those quiet moments. That's not right. That's right. There we go. Yeah, I found the same stuff, which is quite funny. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? No. Wait a minute, I might have to bump up this roof by one. I'm sure that won't make it look too bad, to be honest. And if we need to, we can always put it back down one. And then just... There we are. And the question is, do we bump this up one as well? Just using my fingers at the moment, you guys can't really see. I think I'll keep it as is. I just need to bump up the wood a little bit. That's fine, I might actually just... Does that look alright? No, I will definitely need to add the gradient to that as well. But actually, this gives us, well, gives me more of a, this gives me a better spot to actually use this gradient because you know I've got more space to use it in. So there we go. And no, that doesn't look bad at all. So wonderful. And then just need to bring this out to here, and I'll bring that out just to there as well. Cool. And now this should allow me to roof a bit better. Obviously, of course, the roof's changed when we bought all this out one block. Didn't really think of that when I was making it, but it's fine. I actually went that one because I don't like that. That definitely fits in nicely. Yeah, no, I think that works pretty well. That roof. Now with this side, actually wait no, because I'll just follow the outline I made. Never mind, I take it back, chat. I know what I'm doing. It may not look like it, but I do know what I'm doing. Alright. I actually think probably working down would be a safer option. Why does... Oh, of course, I'm going to move that up. So actually, yes, this can go up one more block as well. So it all fits all nicely. There we are. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's pull this out to here. And the same one here too. And then we can pull this through her like that. And this like that. Of course, because that's not gonna match up perfectly, is it? So actually, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Which is definitely a much more believable statement than saying I do know what I'm doing. Also, I might do, that's my signature, small window too. No, actually, maybe the pane will work better. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. And then I can just take that out, just like this. Hedgerow and just do that. It's a nice little mini window sticking out the side there. Just adds so much to a simple roof. mean, obviously I've done much bigger ones here. I felt like just doing a little tiny one just there, which I think looks pretty nice. Hello, cat. Cat's just jumped up onto my lap while I'm playing. So if you hear any purring, that'll be what that is. That's cool. I love having just like movement in the world. That one is much slower than the windmill though. I mean, if I... There you go. You can just about see the difference in speed now. Oh, this feels so weird. Feels like I'm speedy, but oh, that feels like I'm speedy. Jesus. Alright, let's turn that back to normal. That's yeah, it's much faster than the airship up there. God, that gradient does work well, especially around that window up there. Oh, wow. There's no denying that works. No denying that. I remember when Beast Soul first saw it, he was just saying how trippy it was. Is this a gradient? Oh, is this his palette? This is palette. I think. Is this all the same, like, andesite, andesite, and oh no, it's andesite. Might switch some of them out eventually, but we'll see. This is looking so cool. I mean, this is me procrastinating again, but that does look very nice. Oh my god, there's a shark in there. How did I not notice the hammerhead shark at the top? Was that always there? Was that always there? I'm gonna have to rewatch the stream. No way. That must have spawned here, surely. There's no way that was there earlier. If that was there earlier, then that's crazy. Oh, it like actually slides in, like it goes in a pixel. That's cool. Tell you what, the Tinker Workshop is it's coming together, along with all of our other buildings down here. I can't wait to see what these look like finished. I mean, to be honest, that's probably what they will look like, especially from this angle. You're not going to see much more than that, are you? So, to be honest, that's not that far off. Yeah, from here, that'll probably be what they look like finished, which I think is very, very cool. That's very, very cool. I do like that. I like it. Right, that's yes, hello cat. I mean, I may actually just like bring it out as far as I can, if that makes sense. So bring this one out to here. This height, place it with stairs. So that one out to there. Yeah, this is probably my best way of doing it, to be honest. This one out to here. Because then the other roof can blend in. If I need to add more to this, then I can later, once I know that I have the space for the other roof. Or I guess the other side of the roof. Wait, of course. I forgot that it went in. block. That's fine. I mean, in theory, I should just be able to bring it in, right? Like, push it back one. Just continue to have it go to the same end spot. Well, actually, if I... Ooh. So obviously on this side, it doesn't need to be pushed back. Ow. Ugh. You can sit here on my lap, cat, but can you not dig your claws into my chest? That'd be appreciated. Okay, right, I have an idea. No, that's just looking really weird. I mean, if I stopped it, like, you know, there. That doesn't look too bad, to be honest. For a roof you're not really going to be, you know, a roof you're not really going to see. Obviously that fits in nicely, so the other roof should be able to fit. I'm going to go with that for now. I think that's probably the best I'm going to be able to do. Just leave it at, at that for now. Because I don't know quite what I'm doing with that section. Probably figure that out when I get to doing the rest of the roof. I may even try and do the same kind of bit over here. But I mean, that is a clear jut, so maybe I do just keep that as its standard diagonal. And then again, I could also just, you know, make the roof look a little bit rougher. I'm now legally obliged to stay still as my cat's very cutely fallen asleep on my lap. God, I wish I could live that life. Just fall asleep wherever and whenever I wanted to. I'm a sucker for this, just walking back and just looking at what I've done. Even before it's finished, just looking at progress. I do that all the time. I mean, that's probably why I still haven't finished this build. I mean, I've done the exterior now. After a lot of nagging from Degassi, which is very justified. You know, I've still got a big amount of interior to do in this. But, not yet, as I've got all of these beats to do. Alright, come on, let's not get too distracted. I may even do just another small window down here. Yeah, couple of small windows. Yeah, this is definitely the same music that I had, that we have in, that one. Also need to get a actual street perspective of these houses. Nice. Very nice. Houses that just go nowhere. I remember when this was fully open because before Degassi built this house, he built this one. And he assumed, like, from here, the walls went straight up. I mean, you can tell that obviously the roof hasn't finished because of this. But he did this at an angle, but originally that was just a hole in the wall. And he was like, come use the back door. And it was just a gaping hole in the back of the build. Oh my god, that castle is going to take me forever. Still, I said I wanted to do a lead designer. I'm going to stick by that. Especially seeing as I'm going to be living there. Yeah, spruce is the way to go. I like it because it's almost like it's an inversion of this roof. Oh my god, cat! Oh no, you have very sharp claws. Whoa! I don't know if you guys just heard that massive music glitch. I don't know why you wouldn't hear. I don't know why you wouldn't have heard that, but damn, that's weird. Is this all just stairs and slabs? That is. Damn, I was able to get a really nice arch with that. I remember I still said that my favourite spot to view the arch was right on this block. It's like a thick stone arch, works so well for a medieval town. That's looking good. We are getting there, boys. We are getting there. Slowly but steadily. Definitely slowly though, because I just keep procrastinating, but it's fine. Okay. That needs to be this. So I can follow that through. Oh, actually, wait. No, because it's up a block, so that actually needs to be that, right? And then that needs to be that. Wait. Oh, that's fine, that can stay oak. Oh wait, does it? Yeah, and then that, I think. This one's definitely going to be the more awkward one, because obviously this side had a full open face. This one I need to try and figure out. Okay, so the roof is a perfect diagonal. And the other roof should flow with this one nicely. So is that... Okay. Oh, I also need to mess up this one a bit as well. There we go, cool. Alright. So obviously on this side we have the main beams, and then it goes up with that top bit. So the main beams, and then up would be here, and the top bit would be here. So this needs to be oak along this layer, so yeah, that's correct. Well, as it was on that side. And then that there. Now technically it would be good to have a nice divider between the two houses, I think. You know, like obviously here we have the very clear outline. I don't know whether I'm going to have that clear outline running through the side. I mean, obviously this is going to be a much more wonky roof. So maybe having that divider would be good. I feel like the divider would be good. So I just need to pull this back along here, right? So if we switch all this out to oak, actually, because that's what kind of wood it would be. What wood it would be. My comedy is absolutely broken. Right. Here we go, and then we can pull this back along here. And then I can probably just, you know, for this bit, just literally pull it down. Start with that. See, that can be filled in respectively, probably actually like that. Oh, that needs to be redone as well. Okay. And then I think that's what I want. Okay, well I'll just use slabs there then. Wonderful. And then let's just bring it around, I guess. See, this bit here needs to be roofed as well. So I feel like building another triangle point here. I don't know why I said it like that. Triangle point. Building another triangle point like this Will definitely allow us to shape the roof a bit better. Have like a window spot here maybe, but just have it flow. And then of course we need to find other spots to slot windows in. Like we could definitely have one there, 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 there. Just in between, like weaved in and out of the beams. That's here, isn't it? There we go. So we want this and this and this and this. It's gonna be our main palette for this point. Right. So we don't have a direct center, meaning we'll need a 2-point top. Okay, and then can bring that here, that there, that there. Nice. And hell, we could even slab that up as well. Just for a nice extra bit of point. Do that too. So then we can get as close as we can to a direct center. We're going to stick with our old beam method, like this. Like we have here. I think for the diagonals that definitely works best. And then grab our oak wood. Yeah, that's probably going to be easiest for putting the roofing in. And obviously this is technically for this roof, so just I'll bring that and do this. And then finish off our beamwork there. Oh yeah, now that ties in there. Okay, that works. Cool. And then we'll just bring this like this. Probably have just a block there. Just like that. And then this bit was going to be awkward from the start. This is what I'm mostly dreading about this world, I think. If it takes this long to do one build, I mean, like, this is spending me a while to do this bit. We are literally planning on filling in all of this. Alright, this is going to be a tough one. This is going to be really annoying, but it's going to look amazing. So, hopefully, if you guys, you know, stick around, keep up the amazing support, get this done, you know? Because motivation is definitely something I'm sure all of us are looking for right now. Okay, that actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, I've got a nice flow down there. and it links in here quite nicely. And I'm just going to bring that out like that, probably. I don't need to go past this. It needs to come across here though, so that's here, there. Oh no, that looks wrong. I'm gonna get back to that. I'll tell you what though. I need this because this is slabbed at the top, so actually wait, I don't even know what I'm doing. This fits in perfectly. Nice. I feel like the constant diagonal gives it almost enough detail. But yeah, that's looking awesome. Very nice flow. Oh damn, that really does. I mean, I've just seen it on the map. That gets just to where we need it along here. Yeah, that is on the mark. Basically, we cannot go past that. But we can. Go to there. Yeah. So that's the rest of our roof flow that we need to figure out. So probably slab this out a little bit more. Ooh. Looks like I am one short. Unless I leave that as a divider. That might make the shaping a bit easier there if I have this space to work with. Actually, that's not looking bad. I thought that was going to be looking a lot worse than it is, but to be honest, that's not terrible. Sorry if I'm not talking much at the moment. Just realised I've been really silent for ages. Just in the zone right now. Which is good, because it means I'm not getting distracted. I think that's probably the best we're going to get for the time being. To be honest, it doesn't look half bad. That doesn't look that bad. And then obviously it'll connect up to this house, which will be lovely. And that can just do that. Wonderful. And I think I could probably call that on roof shaping. I mean, I might just go and throw in the random, just to again keep it nice and messy. Love a bit of mess, a bit scruff. That's kind of scruffy enough, to be honest. I might throw one in like there. There we go. Nice. That is looking very cool. The ash and acacia work very well together, those two. And to everyone in chat, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. Alright, so obviously I'm not going to do anything with that, because that's just the corner. I'll have to chuck up a wall in a minute to divide number 1 from number 2. Oh, actually something else we could do. Let's just... No, that needs to be planks. Much better. Actually, dude, that is planks, and that is mad. Yeah, it's a bit nicer, isn't it? Lovely. Chucking an ash up here. Cool, cool. Very nice looking houses. I'd love that. I mean, I'm going to be living there. But... again, if this goes server, lucky people living here. Or person. Well, people. 2 houses now. Right, now that I've done the roofing, let's figure out what I'm doing here. I mean, probably just like that, right? I don't think there's much more to it. And then just have that flowing like that. Sweet, that was easy. I'm gonna do it like that instead. Actually, I think it looks better like that. Breaks it up a bit more. You can't really tell what's going on. Okay, this looks very dark back here. Then again, it will also kind of be like smoked out a bit. I feel like break it up with windows. Right, let's see where we want to chuck a couple of these. There, definitely. Here, sure. There. There. We'll just kind of, you know, build the floor around them, but we do need to get windows in here pretty desperately. Do one there. It's a little tiny baby one. Same there, I think. Do a couple back doors. Actually, if we do the doors over here, spruce and leather. I just feel like these work so well as back doors. Oh, right, that's... okay. Also, we need a... Probably not the best. So annoying because obviously the other ones are breaking Degassi's game at the moment. Actually, now that we've updated, it might be worth checking if they're still. Actually, wait, because the way we're doing our system. Never mind. Never mind. It's just annoying that it has that name in it. Oh, dolphin. Save the dolphin. There you go, you're good, bro. Be free, dolphin. Okay. What are we thinking, chat? I'm really liking how this is turning out, actually. It's just annoying me. Alright, that's still not the best, but actually, I mean, I might even just leave it as spruce. I mean, this one kind of works. No way, that's not what I wanted at all. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. That is really annoying. It's fine. Oh. Does that break it up too much? Let's just do dripstone, to be honest. Let's mix in a little bit of this. Yeah, that's fine, but in proportion, right? Like a very little amount of dripstone. Enough to differentiate it, but I feel like we get enough texture as it is from just the actual block texturing I've done as opposed to the texturing. If that makes sense. You know, mixing in solid blocks with stairs and slabs. I feel like that is enough to. I mean, it doesn't really look right, but I may just. I mean, my inventory's clear anyway, doesn't it? I feel like it adds enough. I feel like we'll stick with that. And I may steal the idea of a side chimney. And have one coming out like here. Normal brick? No. Stone brick, same like I've done over here. Also, we seem to have had a weird infestation of Komodo dragons. I don't really know where they've come from, but they're here now, so I'm gonna grab this as well. Yeah, they've just kind of arrived, and no one really knows what to do with them, so we're just kind of leaving them be. this food. Now, does that work? Honestly, does that work? Because I'm skeptical now. So I could very well just have one coming out from here like this. Yeah, nothing too fancy, a little almost like joint chimney. That looks nicer. Let's get rid of this. I may even mix in just another little chimney pot. Like, really nothing big. Just like... Please say you can place these on top of walls. Nice. Just something small like that. Actually, hell, even... There you go. A few little chimney pots. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? Make sure to get some fires coming out from this side. Oh wait, I might actually be able to make this work now. Because if you remember from the end of last stream, Degassi was saying about... Is that it? Is it this one? That's just smoke? No, there's one of these that's just smoke. The last one then? No, there was one. There was one. That one. No? Is that the one I already tried? This one? No, hold on. There was definitely one that was just smoke. That one. This one. Nice. So that means surely I can get smoke coming out of this, right? Okay, it's fine. We're gonna check this out. Additional lights, soul fire for fire pit S. Additional lights, soul fire for fire pit S. Actually, wait, do they? Yes, okay. Damn. Oh, it's not even smoking. Oh. No, that's not good. That's not gonna do it. Oh well, worth a try. Looks pretty cool with just the chimney stacks are there anyway. I may even move this one, actually, or just have another one a little bit further down, like here. I love having a few nice old chimney stacks. It just looks so cool. There we go. A few chimneys there. That's what we like to see. That looks so cool. And then having the big one with the smoke coming out. Amazing. You can tell how long this takes to do houses like this. I mean, I haven't been streaming, but I've been working on this for probably almost 2.5 hours now. So, just these 2 houses. I mean, that took Degassi ages, but... This is why I'm postponing on the castle, because this, obviously, Founder's House was the very first house to be built in this world. Hence why it's Founder's House, you know, founder of the world. The original build, number 1, 2, and 3 of Founder Street, because this was obviously Degassi's first build and the second build in the world. But you can see, obviously, you haven't seen the old or the new Citadel, but this is definitely a, you know, I mean, the walls are a bit basic, but it's definitely a step up from the old houses, right? The full look of it, especially the crimson outcrop. It looks much, much nicer than some of the how basic the old houses were. Then we have this, you know, still one of my favourite builds. Gradienting's great, beautiful little flag. You know, very nice design overall. Very happy with how this turns out. I prefer this house to Founder's House. You know, improvement already. Then the tavern. Again, love the building techniques. The gradient's amazing in my opinion. I don't do the interior, but I'm not really judging interior right now. You know, I've been able to get the nice bend and curves in the roof. And then we got this one. And you can see that it's, in my opinion, from my, you know, progression as literally just doing it one house at a time, but continuing to build, the building skills does improve from 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know, this is a lot more detailed than that. I mean, I love them both, but I prefer this. So that's why I've got the outline of the castle now, so I can get a rough shape. Do a few more houses, get a bit more experience with the modded blocks under my belt, and then we'll tackle the castle, and it will look way better than if I did it now. So that is my main reasoning for not doing the castle yet, purely because I know if I spend some more time working with the modded blocks that I am so currently unfamiliar with, it will look just way more. It will look how it deserves to look, as opposed to looking rushed, which it probably will if I do it now. And don't get me wrong, if I do it now, I'm sure it will still look great, but it won't look as good as if I continue to work with the blocks that I have in hand at the moment. I mean, we are literally building this city one building at a time. Sometimes very big builds, sometimes very small builds, but we are doing it one building at a time, and the more progress that we get, the better it will obviously end up looking, and I am very looking forward to seeing how it turns out, seeing other people's reactions, hoping that maybe the streams can get a bit bigger so we can just see more people and get more opinions, which is what I would absolutely adore. But overall, I think this is looking absolutely wonderful so far. Everyone has really been putting in so much effort, and especially in comparison to the old and new Citadel. I mean, the new Citadel, we didn't even get to building houses. There was a tavern, a castle, a cathedral. We started with the big builds. So this is kind of what I was expecting the new Citadel to start off with. But we never got there. So the new Citadel, for when it came around to housing, was all idea. It was all theoretical. The old Citadel had some basic medieval houses, but I mean, you know, it was that world that really progressed each one of our building skills. Looking through from the first to the last house, a few days ago, on the original Citadel world, the first to the last build that we did was incredible. Seeing like the progression that all of us have made, was, I mean, it was really amazing. So this world, like, to all four of us that are currently working on it, it means so much to all of us, just because of, you know, the time that we spent in the old one and the time that we will spend here. Just being able to have another project that we work on together it just means a load, and being able to share that with everybody just means even more. And so getting any opinions, building these streams, it, you know, as I said, it really does mean the world to all of us. And yeah, so thank you all for sticking around. It really does mean the world. So just popping into these streams whenever I'm on again it is very appreciated, just you being here. So thanks, guys. Right, this is looking amazing, but I need to after that little emotional break, we need to divider in here. This wall I'm gonna leave for the time being because I want one that's gonna match the style of both whatever this house is gonna be and this one. So I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna do that now. I did just get a missed call from my mum, so I might wrap it up here for now. Getting a bit tired. I need to go get some food anyway. So thank you all for sticking around. I think we got some absolutely wonderful progress on number 1 and number 2, Edward Street. We'll depart with them in the background so we can all get a nice look at what we're doing. To get a little snap there as well. Why not? So yeah, thank you all so much for sticking around. As I said, it is always very much appreciated. And I will catch you on the flip side in our next episode. So yeah, thank you all for sticking around. I'll catch you all next time. See you guys.